Why is there so much interest these days here in Israel in a red cow? Well, because it's not just any red cow that we're talking about. We're talking about a red heifer, which in Hebrew is called a para aduma. And this red heifer was used to purify the Jewish people so that they could enter into the temple. And today, it's a source of interest and controversy here in Israel and throughout the world, as there are those who are seeking and preparing a red heifer so that Jews could be purified and enter the Temple Mount area and even seek to build the third temple. I think you're going to be especially interested in this subject.
One of the most exciting things, very mysterious, is what is called the ashes of the red heifer. In the Bible, God commanded the Israelites to purify themselves with ashes of red heifer if they came in touch with dead bodies. When they are coming to worship God in the tabernacle, this is the word of God.
Speak to the sons of Israel, that they bring you a red heifer without blemish.
The heifer should be born and 3 years continue to be completely red, even not one hair which is white or other color. More than this, the red heifer should be treated very, very special, actually to be spoiled and separate from other cows. Why ashes of red heifer? Only red heifer, not white. Why this can purify? God did not tell us in the Bible why, He just said do it.
The ashes of the heifer shall be kept for the sons of Israel. It shall be cleansing water for purifying from sin.
9 red heifers were born during the biblical times in the 2 temples and the tabernacle. And the biblical heritage is saying that when the 10th will be born, then the Messiah is coming. And what happened after 67, after the liberation of the Temple Mount? Suddenly started to born red heifers in Israel, in Europe, in America. Why? 2,000 years they were not born. It was another message from God. I am ready.
We Jews do not rebuild the temple now because we await the Messiah's coming to purify us. We are not allowed by Orthodox Jewish law to set foot on the Temple Mount because we are impure, and we might even accidentally step on an area of what was the Holy of Holies.
A Christian pastor in Mississippi, his name is Claude Lott. He dedicated his farm to raise only red heifers. He wants to deliver them to Israel and to encourage the Jews to rebuild the temple.
We are awaiting the Messiah to give us the ashes of the red heifer that are essential for our purification, to see the glory of the house of the Lord, the temple being restored and rebuilt when the Messiah comes. This is really one of the most interesting phenomena that I can think of, because Christians in America today are breeding cows, red heifers, trying to have the red heifer that would be used to purify the people of Israel so that the third temple could be rebuilt. It's a very, very fascinating subject. And I would just urge all the viewers that next time they go driving by a farm and they see a herd of cows, keep your eyes open, because maybe one of them is the red heifer.
between the two religions. The Jewish group, however, maintains that the location is key for fulfilling biblical prophecies.
It is a new start of the redemption, and we hope that next year or even before we will be on the Temple Mount. The law will come from here. All the 70 nations, they will have a seat in the court, and the law will be the law of the Bible.
On a rainy day before Passover, the organization gathers on a rooftop in the Old City to carry out a controversial practice: ritual sacrifice. Under the watch of high security, the sheep is brought to a secluded area. Religious followers continue to make final preparations.
We're on another milestone in the process of the return of the Jewish people to their homeland.
Young men playing the role of priests dress in biblical-looking clothes. It's now time to begin. Everyone gathers to pray as the priests reenact ancient traditions from the Bible.
The event that takes place here is not an event in itself. It's a practice. It's a training. And people are coming here to learn, to understand.
Out of the eye of the public, the sheep is slaughtered. Its blood is brought out for ritual use.
And maybe this year, in 4 days later, the representative of the groups of the Israelites will come with their lamb to the yards of their temple. We built a kosher altar and start all the ritual of Pesach lambs.
To complete the sacrifice, the lamb is skinned and displayed for the group. The body is cooked to be eaten later that night.